Hello and welcome. You're watching News 9 Live. I am Krishna Kumar, and elections are fast approaching in the southern Indian state of Karnataka, and the political action over there is indeed heating up. We just had BJP party chief JP Nadda ji over there, and now Rahul Gandhi is in Belagavi in Karnataka, the second most politically significant region in the state of Karnataka after capital Bengaluru, where the Congress party has promised 3,000 rupees per month to all unemployed graduates and 1,500 rupees per month for all diploma holders for 2 years. The Congress party has also assured jobs for 10 lakh unemployed people, unemployed youth in Karnataka within 5 years, and has also promised filling up 2.5 lakh vacant government jobs within a year and a half. Now, this has been the Congress's latest poll pitch for Karnataka, and clearly it is meant to appeal to young voters who, besides women, are a key demographic for the Congress party in Karnataka. And so far the Congress party has given 4 poll guarantees ahead of the assembly elections scheduled for the month of May, and these include 3,000 rupees per month to all unemployed graduates, 1,500 per month for all diploma holders for 2 years, and 200 units of free power to all households, 2,000 rupees of monthly assistance to the woman head of every family, and 10 kilograms of rice free to every member of a BPL or a below poverty line household. Now, before we take this discussion further, let's first hear from the man himself, Rahul Gandhi in Belagavi, before we take it to the guests in the studio.
ये हजारों युवाओं ने कर्नाटका की सड़कों पे भारत जोड़ो के समय, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा के समय मुझे बताया है भ्रष्टाचार क्यों हो रहा है, क्योंकि पूरा का पूरा फायदा चुने हुए लोगों को, 2-3 लोगों को होता है। दिल्ली में पार्लियामेंट हाउस में मैंने अदानी जी के बारे में भाषण दिया कि हिंदुस्तान में सारे के सारे बिजनेस, सारी की सारी इंडस्ट्रीज उनके हवाले की जा रही हैं, उनको दी जा रही हैं। और यही यहां हो रहा है कि युवाओं ने मैसेज दिया था कि उनको रोजगार नहीं मिलता, तो आज कांग्रेस पार्टी ने उन सब युवाओं को जवाब दिया है। जवाब क्या दिया कि 3,000 रुपए हर महीने हर ग्रेजुएट को 2 साल के लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी देगी। 1,500 रुपए हर महीने डिप्लोमा होल्डर्स को 2 साल के लिए देगी, क्योंकि हम आपकी कठिनाई समझते हैं, आपकी मुश्किल समझते हैं। हम जानते हैं कि बीजेपी की सरकार आपको रोजगार नहीं दे पा रही है, इसलिए हमने ये आपके लिए कदम उठाया है और हम वहां नहीं रुकेंगे, हम वहां नहीं रुकेंगे। 10 लाख युवाओं को कांग्रेस पार्टी की सरकार 5 साल के अंदर इस स्टेट में रोजगार दिखा के देगी, और 2.5 लाख जो सरकारी वैकेंसीज हैं उनको हम पूरा करके भर के कर्नाटक के युवाओं को दिलवाएंगे।
And now to help put things into perspective, we are joined by 2 very special gentlemen here in the studios. Executive Editor for News 9, Kartikeya Sharma, and News 9's Political Editor, Brajesh Pandey. Thank you both of you for being with us here on this particular News 9 Live. Kartikeya, I'm going to begin with you. Help us put this into perspective as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, Belagavi is concerned. Belagavi, the politically important state in Karnataka, less than 2 months to go for the elections, and Rahul Gandhi targeting the youth of Karnataka.
See, everyone is going to, first of all, everyone is going to Belagavi. Hemanta Biswa Sarma went to Belagavi. Other Congress leaders were in Belagavi. Belagavi is an important Lingayat stronghold. Secondly, Belagavi is also a point of tension between Karnataka and Maharashtra because of language issues, because of the border demarcation issues, which for a lot of people in Karnataka and Maharashtra continues to remain unresolved. But I think Belagavi is important because Rahul Gandhi started his campaign in Karnataka from north. Instead of South Karnataka, generally if you look at the composition of politicians of Karnataka, South Karnataka has ruled the roost when it comes to chief minister, from Devaraj Urs to Veerappa Moily. I can just go on. Most of them have come from South Karnataka. So North Karnataka that way politically was unrepresented is not the word, but a lot of powerful politicians didn't come there. Those who control the imagination of Karnataka politics. But in this case, I would
before you go any further, I just want to ask you: do you think that in that sense that Rahul Gandhi and the Congress Party are reading the political pulse right in Karnataka by doing this, by starting their poll pitch from Belagavi?
I think Rahul Gandhi has done one sensible thing, that at least he has dedicated 80% of his speech on the basic issues like Rozgar, pension scheme, or the Labharti aspect of the Indian politics. Congress is very weak when it starts playing on the pitch of patriotism, nationalism. It used to be strong on that pitch. In 1980s, when Rajiv Gandhi could say कि मेरे परिवार में लोगों ने जान दी है, लोगों को मारा गया है, that sort of rhetoric now doesn't work for the Congress, because that rhetoric of nationalism has been taken over by BJP. So when Congress does that, it's old style soft left politics, whereby it talks about old pension scheme or Mehengai Bhatta, it works for the Congress party. Himachal Pradesh got delivered on this because they broke the election into local issues. And if they can break the election into local issues in Karnataka without challenging BJP on the issue of nationalism, patriotism, or allowing BJP its hard Hindutva space, then I think that will be a mistake.
Rajesh, I'm going to bring this to you. We were just discussing Karnataka all of last week as well, where it's all about the Lingayat vote and the Vokkaliga vote. That's the big vote banks over there. The Congress Party doesn't have the Lingayat vote bank. The Lingayat vote bank is firmly with the BJP. So, would you say that by going for all these the local issues, as Kartikeya is talking about, Rozgar and etc., this is the right way for the Congress Party to take this poll pitch?
Well, yes, I completely agree, because going for, as Kartikeya was saying, going for issues like nationalism and any issue which is related to communal aspect of campaigning, the Congress is found severely wanting. And I'm glad that at least they haven't started that way, by taking on Hemanta Biswa Sarma, who is a rising star as far as the new Hindutva brigade is concerned within the BJP. And they have focused on one aspect which has till now paid rich dividend to them, which is the corruption in the government. If you remember, Krishna, 4-5 months back, when there was this term coined by Congress Party, which is 40%, 40% Sarkar. So that gained a lot of traction there in the state of Karnataka. And recently, 8 crore rupees was recovered from an MLA's son. So all those aspects are getting Congress a decent traction, plus the infight within the party, which is BJP, is also making Congress look good, which is a rarity these days, but this is what is making Congress look good.
I'm going to stop you on the Kartikeya. I'm going to bring that Kartikeya. We were talking about infighting within the BJP. It's not like there are no rumblings within the Congress Party, is there? In Karnataka, to be specific.
I think there is rumbling across political parties in Karnataka. Bombay is a dead vote. The problem is that Yedurappa is not on the same page with JP Nadda. Then you have DK Shivkumar, who's not on the same page with Siddaramaiah. You have Kumar Swamy, who thinks differently from Mr. Devegowda, who's out of active politics. So you have a lot of faction in the Karnataka politics, both within Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress. BJP cannot do without Yedurappa for one simple reason. Last time when Yedurappa went, he cut into 10.13% of BJP's vote. And that is how badly BJP lost. So Yedurappa has to be mollycoddled, kept happy. Now you cannot do without both DK Shivkumar, who has organizational heft, but you cannot also do without Siddaramaiah, because he carries that combination of Ahind, which is extremely backward caste, tribals and Muslim. So you need to have the combination of Ahind also. So I think a lot of reconfiguration is taking place. Last time around, the battle line between Gaudas and Lingayats broke. BJP was able to break into the Gauda vote, and BJP did well in getting Gauda votes in North. I think Congress will need to regain the Gauda votes again, because they think the general thing was that we have lost it to the Devegowda's party. I think Kumar Swamy is vulnerable.
Exactly. Considering the trouble that the JDS is in, Congress should look to target the Gaudas.
Gaudas can behave differently this time, both in South Karnataka, places like Ramaraj Nagar, Tumkur, and North Karnataka and the tobacco belt.
Oh, absolutely. Rajesh, this is fascinating the way Karnataka is playing out. In that context, we discussed the trip of JP Nadda to Karnataka. JP Naddaji's trip was meant to heal so to speak, heal the fissures within the frictions within the BJP. Do you think this particular Rahul Gandhi visit starting in Belagavi, can do that for the Congress party, for all the rumblings within that party?
Well, I would like to differ slightly with Kartikeya here, because I feel that BJP being in government, and the fact that the BJP prepared a script and it was executed to T only to go Ori or go south, if I may use the term, at the last moment, which was to make sure that they get Yedurappa in the parliamentary board, which is the highest decision making. Then when the Prime Minister came, he held Yedurappa's hand and he was like all effusive in praise and showering all respect that is possible on Yedurappa. So it looked like Yedurappa would make a decent exit till C.T. Ravi decided to queer the pitch as far as the narration goes. So now all of a sudden C.T. Ravi started challenging Yedurappa's son started hitting out C.T. Ravi. So the mess in BJP is a bit more than the mess in Congress. The Congress, the unifying factor could be that the Congress can decide that, boss, once we come to power, we can draw out our daggers and then attack each other. But I think the Congress has a slightly upper edge as far as this particular election is concerned.
Congress has an upper edge, Brajesh, because BJP decided to give reins of power to Mr. Bommai, who has turned out to be, a deadwood in the politics. He's not as charismatic as Yedurappa. Yedurappa is one politician who got accused of corruption, but his vote bank with the Lingayats remain intact. One. Secondly, one thing which goes in favor of the Congress party for the first time is what used to be the bane for Mallikarjun Kharge, that despite being such a powerful leader, elected 7 times straight, he could never become the chief minister. He was from Bidar, North Karnataka. Yes. Today, Mallikarjun Kharge is from Karnataka, and Karnataka is very important. B.L. Santosh of BJP is from Karnataka. Right. Dattatreya Hosbole is from Karnataka. Mallikarjun Kharge is from Karnataka. Let me complete. So the point is that you have Karnataka will represent the national and the state leadership. The only advantage which right now Congress has over Bharatiya Janata Party is that BJP is more divided than the Congress party. Both of them are divided. Exactly. But BJP is more divided.
Because B.L. Santosh has his own, pluses and minuses. He will be a big star. But there are many in Karnataka who would want to see to him being cut to size once the election results out, rather than send a message that that he's a mover shaker as far as Karnataka is concerned.
Gentlemen, the one thing I want to ask you is we're talking about churns within both parties, and from whichever political anybody from the ground you've spoken to from Karnataka, they've all said the same thing, that there will be people crossing across from all parties. Congress party is vulnerable to that too. And I'm sure Rahul Gandhi is aware of it, even as he begins the poll campaign for Karnataka in Belagavi. Kartikeya.
I think Congress is more vulnerable, absolutely right, because first of all, BJP is packed with more funds. Second, there's a natural decline of the Congress party, so obviously people are worried about their destinies within the Congress party. But Karnataka is one state which can have a ripple effect. And I'll tell you what is the ripple effect. Karnataka is the only state where BJP has been able to dent. Apart, and that was in 2007 when Mr. Jaitley was the General Secretary. After 2007, BJP has not been able to form government in any of the southern states. Their whole Kannur-centric politics in Kerala failed. Yes. Their attempt to take over ADMK from inside failed. Their attempt to mollycoddle Jagan Mohan Reddy failed. Chandrababu Naidu is on the other side. He can cut his own deal, but he is right now not with BJP. Right. And then the only place they have been able to work out some sort of a social presence is in Telangana, where you have some sizable Muslim population. So there, they might have sentiment, but they don't have leaders. That is why they have poached Kiran Kumar Reddy from Congress party and senior leaders. So if Congress wins Karnataka, it is directly going to impact Bharatiya Janata Party's chances in Telangana. And if Congress does so, I'm telling you, BJP will have a big problem in South India. Then Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka will become no-go zones for them. I'm not trying to overreach here in terms of underestimating BJP's strength, but a loss in Karnataka will be very detrimental to BJP.
I agree, but there's also one thing, that Karnataka BJP has not won absolute majority on its own for quite some time now. Right. A, B, the thing in when you say that candidates would leave, you also have to factor in that when you are a party with a bigger shot at power, then chances of candidates leaving from your party becomes higher. So that's a good scenario for the Congress, not a bad one.
Right. Good scenario for the Congress. Rahul Gandhi in Karnataka, in Belagavi. Thank you, Kartikeya and Brijesh Pandey, for joining us on this broadcast and helping us put things into perspective. And with that, we've completely run out of time here on this particular News 9 Live. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishna Kumar signing off.